You wake up, you go to work, you go to school, you go home, you go do homework, and then you're finally able to pick up a paintbrush and paint, except you put it away and you call it quits for the day. Your day-to-day might sound a lot like this. It might be a little different, but I feel like we can all relate to having a really busy life, crazy schedules, when all we want to do is finally watch that new TV show or finally tackle that pile of books that's been sitting on the coffee table. Or, I'm guessing since you clicked on this video, we all want to just find time to make art. Initially, when I wrote this video, I wanted it to be me giving you tips and tricks on time management as an artist. And then I realized I am not the one to give tips and tricks on time management as an artist. So we're going with a different approach. I've tried the whole fancy planners, the phone reminders, the sticky notes, the little notepad in my pocket, but my kind of strategy when it comes to art is just fitting it in whenever it fits in, which I always kind of beat myself up on, you know? So it seems like some people have it all together when I'm just like, oh, I can make a painting now, or let's edit this video now, I guess. And the truth is, I get very overwhelmed. There are so many things that I want to paint, to edit, and to just do. But I think that's what makes being an artist so exciting, is that we can do really whatever that we want to do. However, that's the double-edged sword about being an artist, is that since there's so many things that we want to do, there's so many things that we feel that we have to do. I know I'm probably already stressing you out, but let me explain it a little more. Here's an example. I finally started to work on my children's book, and this has been something I've been kind of planning, painting, and then redrawing, and then replanning for about like 2 years now. But after months of pushing back and constantly blaming it on I'm too busy, I finally jumped in. I took all my drafts and sketches and I finally started to put them on paper. And typically how I work is I usually start a painting and finish it very fast. I either do it that day or in like 2 sittings. I usually don't work on it for a prolonged period of time. However, since I was physically not able to do it in 1 sitting, I taped it down and I would periodically work on it through the week. I would work on it up until I had to go to bed, wake up, go to work, go to school, come home, do homework, and then I was able to pick it up again and just work on it for another 20-30 minutes, slowly chipping away at it, unlike my usual process. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. You know, slowly working and chipping away your artwork is a pretty common workflow, especially in oil painters. Now, I wanted to change this video on giving tips and tricks on time management for 3 reasons. Because 1, like I stated earlier, I'm not a very time management person. I'm just kind of sporadic. 2, there's millions of videos on YouTube about time management, and you don't need another one from me. And 3, most importantly, because of a busy schedule, it changed my workflow, which changed my way of thinking. You know, instead of rushing a painting just to post it and being unsatisfied or unhappy or just kind of unfinished with it, I took a step back and I kind of threw out that whole anxiety and stress of finish this painting and just went with it. I know I can't physically finish this painting. I don't have time. So sit back, work on it for a bit, think about it, step away, come back when you're ready, and just work at your own speed. We all know that we live in like a hustle culture, and that's good for a lot of reasons because it keeps us motivated, it can sharpen our skills, or we can learn a lot of new things. However, again, the double-edged sword where we can rush our artwork or just things that we're unsatisfied or unfinished because we have this feeling that we have to make this and we have to finish this art to post it or just show the world. My children's book is taking a lot longer than I thought, and that's a good thing because I am physically unable to rush it because I just don't have the time. However, that's making for stronger and better pages, in my opinion. I can be wrong. I'm not the smartest man in the world. But slowing down has a lot of benefits. What I'm trying to say is that much like picking up a book and reading a few pages here and there is exactly how we should approach our art. We shouldn't feel like we have to make art, and we should just make art because we want to. Don't let art add to your everyday stress. We already have enough of that. Art should be the escape from reality where we just relax and decompress. Simple as that. So work at your own speed, pick up a brush whenever you want. The most important thing though is, how do you feel? How do you balance your art life and your everyday life? I would love to get your perspective. Please comment below and subscribe because this was fun and I would like to do this again with you. So, I'll see you later.